Okay, everybody. So, quick little tip for you people. As you have vegetables and things in your house and you start throwing them out, but you're paying up the ass for the money just to buy these products and things are going up, you don't need a lot of room for any of these to grow. You could use pots, a bucket from Lowe's for the most part for garlic and potatoes, tomatoes. Go grab a bucket, get some trestles, and peppers. All you need are pots for peppers. Peppers are gonna grow super fast. So here's what we're gonna do to help you guys out. Most of these are staples in everybody's kitchens, and everybody goes out and you're paying for them. And most of everybody, we don't get to use the potatoes because there's so many of them and they start to go bad, right? But when they get the tubers, like these, and they get a little bit bigger than this, mostly like these ones. Let's get a good one over here. Where's my fun guy? Here's the one. This guy right here. They're ready. You pop them right back into the ground. Make your little planter, whatever it is. Put them low. Add some dirt. They grow some more. You'll see the stems coming out, the stalks coming out. A little more dirt. Keep going until you have a nice full top piece of growth that's coming out of this, whatever you're using, container, bucket, all that fun stuff. And then once the leaves and that green die back, it's time for harvest. You'll go down into your pot, pull out a whole crap ton of brand new potatoes. I know these are reds, but there's a mix of the reds and these that come in here. Here's one. They'll all do you just a solid. So these are super easy. Just plant them, forget about them. I mean, all you really do is just water them here and there, let them do their thing. Garlic, your next easiest one. Take the cloves, any of the garlics that are going bad. You might even have some that are growing a little bit of green already, right? You got a little growth right there, a little green coming out of them. All right, so add a little bit of these to your water. Cut the cloves, break the clove up, put them in here, put them in some water. They're going to grow little shoots, green shoots that come out just like that one, and roots at the end that are going to look like fuzzy little white, like spindles. You're going to pop those back in the ground, let them sit for 8 to 9 months, and each one of these is going to give you a full one of these. So what do you do here? Maybe there's 15, 16 in here. I'm not counting. I'll count later. Pop them in the ground. You're going to have 16 more of these. I mean, for doing nothing. You just put them in the ground for 9 months. Wait 8 to 9 months. Do them in May, so you have before the winter crop, and do them right around November, December, so you have a spring, summer amount to pull, and you always have a whole amount of garlic to take. Over here to your peppers. You don't want big peppers, you want these mini peppers. That's fantastic and fine too. You could do them 2 ways. Grab them, take them, let them dry out, take the seeds, keep the seeds. As long as they're staying this color, you're doing good. When they start to get a little bit lighter and look like they're getting moldy, those are no good at all. So make sure you have no air in your bags. You could do these 2 ways. You could do these ASAP, let them dry out, take these seeds and then plant them once they're all dried out ASAP. Or if you know you're not going to be able to do it as quickly, then pop these in the freezer, let them cold stratify for a little while, take them out, put them into whatever you want, little pots, little planters, put them right into the ground. You can direct sow them if you want to, and they'll take pretty quickly. They're resilient, they're very hardy, they'll do their thing. And now the fun one, tomatoes. So there's 2 ways that you can do these tomatoes, right? Everyone sits there and you buy your tomatoes or you have your tomatoes from your friend's garden. You can make more tomato stalks and plants out of these cuttings. You could take older stalks, as long as they're still viable and living, okay? And then you cut the end, put them in water, let them root, and then transfer to bigger pots. And then these will continue to grow tomatoes. Or you can take the tomato itself, and instead of trying to dry out every seed here and there by its own, cut the tomato as if you were going to cut them into slices for a sandwich, and take each one of those and put them into dirt. Cover the dirt, water, and in a couple weeks you're going to have those seedlings are going to be nice bright green seedlings breaking through the dirt. So here's 4 pretty much staple household items for you to do, so you don't have to spend your money on these. You don't have to create so much waste, and very minimal to take care of, and you don't even need room, a big yard, a patio. You don't need any of that to grow. You can probably grow these all inside as long as you've got some access to a window. or a warm room as well. So save yourself some money, learn how to plant some stuff. This is only 4 of them, but there's tons of other things that you could do. There's lettuce. You cut the ends of the lettuce off, flip it back over, put it in dirt, let it regrow itself. You can do the same thing with a celery stalk. Cut the celery, right at the end, regrow it. So, I mean, there's really no excuse for feeding your family stuff with tons of pesticides and things still on them and whatnot. Just go out and get the food that you can. Get them. If you buy organic, that's even better. None of these were organic, so if that's your thing, go for it. The seeds are fine. The garlic is fine. I mean, these are all staples that most people are going to use. So if you have other things that you have a use for, you can propagate them in your house and continuously have them ongoing for months and months at a time. I mean, one of these potatoes is probably going to yield you 7 or 8 of these other small potatoes. So if you're planting 4 per pot and you have a bunch of pots, you're going to have yourself a nice harvest of potatoes, and you can do it twice a season, 3 times a year, whatever you want to do. Stagger your growth out so you always have a food supply. And that's what I'm here to help you with today. Maybe there'll be some more this week. We'll figure out what else I can rummage through and find out after this week's food shop, okay, people? So do your due diligence. Give your kids, your family, better food. Just grow it yourselves. I know you're going to get one from the store, but the offsprings of each of them aren't covered with pesticides on the insides of all your seedlings. Everything is clean. You clean it, wash it, get all that crap off of it, and then plant them. And then you're good to go. And then each one of those continue to use. I mean, you can have an endless supply of just about everything. Fruits, nuts, anything, whatever it is you want. So stay healthy, people.